TV shows. You want to get Loki or Bad Batch? Because Bad Batch only had one episode.
Let's talk Bad Batch because I'm honestly kind of forgetting about it because it was a week ago.
I'm with you on that. Bad Batch.
All I remember was like it was.
I remember like the main plot. It was Omega staying behind while.
I mean, that wasn't really the main plot.
Well, it was like.
It was her plot. That was her plot.
I don't remember the planet that they're on, but basically for Star Wars Bad Batch, they
went to a separatist planet.
Yeah, to save the senator.
Yeah, because the senator was supposed to apply with the Empire's new rules, allowed the Empire to do anything that they wanted and everything. And he was going for it, but then he started clicking in his head.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I am not here for the Empire. I am here for my people. But I need to take care of them. But
honestly, at the end of the episode, the Empire still got the planet. It's just that they're going to have to come back and try to rebel.
So, by the way, this episode of Bad Batch is called Common Ground.
Yeah. So because of that happened in Star Wars Bad Batch. That was kind of like the main port of it. On the other half, so Omega was ordered to stand behind because Hunter didn't want her getting hurt or kidnapped again by bounty hunters because they're still hunting her. Mm-hmm. She basically became good friends with Sid. Mm-hmm. And was like, all right, so I'm going to, like, how good are you at strategy games or gambling, basically, in their state? She proved to be, like, one of the best, and when Bad Batch gets back, they find the bar full of people gambling on a simple game.
Yeah.
No, what's important is that she was able to pay off their debt.
Well, yeah,
so they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Because of this, she pays off the debt. They are no longer in debt of what Sid. Yeah. I don't know why I was put. So
Skidman Marks had the debt.
Yeah. So now they're debt free. They saved a separatist senator, and basically tomorrow we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, it is every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was kind of like short, sweet. That was like Star Wars. It wasn't really anything major. It was, hey, you got a mission, go off, do this, come back, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think really the only thing I kind of got out of this is that it had that comedy relief a little bit, so it wasn't like serious, but it was.
Where?
With the droid.
Oh, with the vase and all that?
With the vase, just like luring in people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was funny. It had some of that comedy to it, which was nice.
Up to this day, the only droid I ever found funny was
Chopper.
No, he can be pretty funny, but no, generally make me laugh. Oh man, what's the guy's name from Rogue One?
Rogue One.
Yes,
Rogue One. Him. I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember his name.
The droid prison guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that got reprogrammed.
Oh, that one.
I forgot his fucking
name. I don't remember his name either.
But that's the one that really made me, in terms of droids overall. But
yeah.
Next one is Loki.
Yeah. 2 episodes for Loki. First one's the Nexus event, and then yesterday's was called Journey into Mystery.
Shit, we really didn't talk about 4.
What?
Episode 4.
That was last week. We didn't do last week's show.
That's right. Never mind.
Truthfully, last week's, all I can say is better than episode 3.
Yeah.
It was still kind of not groundbreaking, other than the ending of it, but
I was kind of annoyed with it almost, but at the same time, it was definitely a step up.
I like the conclusion of Mobius and Loki of finding common ground, of trying to actually get to the root of what is actually the TVA.
Oh, before I forget, White Loki Gator. He's literally in love with that alligator Loki.
I don't know why.
Which reminds me, Since the newest episode was yesterday, Funko announced 4 new pops, and one of them is the Loki Gator.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So, on the last episode,
It was just a bunch of Lokis.
well, so the ending, we see Loki's,
Yeah.
which you got the classic, the kid. I don't remember what they said.
Well, technically, the classic. So, the classic got debunked on who he is. He's the Loki that we've technically had throughout this entire time, except his version of his event is he didn't die to Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to escape,
Yeah.
but it turned out he isolated himself.
Yeah.
And as soon as he stepped off his planet, that's when the TVA came for him.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck you doing, boy?
Yeah, and White said put the Gator inside Avengers.
No.
But
I can see him in Guardians. I can see someone like Loki Gator as a Guardian.
yeah.
Just fighting Rocket.
Or chasing Groot, baby Groot. Oh no, teenage Groot actually.
Yeah, so last week, basically, Loki was running around TVA. Basically, trying to, like, convince people that, you know, they're basically just regular people
The
that
TVA
was
is a
brought
lie.
there.
Basically,
Yeah.
the TVA is a lie, and then we confronted the timekeepers, and they turned out to be fake.
They were the machines. Skynet's taken over.
In the quantum realm?
Yes.
Yes, of course. And then so we just come to the conclusion like we need to figure out who is actually
Behind
the
everything.
TVA. And then that's where we get to episode 5,
Which was this week's.
which whenever you get pruned with the TVA's I guess sticks.
It's like a
When you
stick
get
staff.
pruned, you
Stick or
actually
baton, same thing.
you don't actually die. You get sent into the void of the
end of
void
time.
the void of time, which it all ends up there.
Which people are still decoding all those Easter eggs.
Let them.
The only thing we found throughout that whole episode is Deadpool's 100% confirmed because they found the Thanos chopper. There was a Spider-Man villain helmet in there. I don't remember what you call him, the Frog Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all I know for sure, because everyone still is like trying to code that whole episode because there's a lot of Easter eggs in there.
Yeah. So yeah, with this one, it like Wakely said, it's just all that, and then
And with Sylvie's help, trying to find the mastermind. With Sylvie's help, they confronted this cloud entity, Elias. There we go.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna get into the name Elias, who's basically they come to find out that it's like a guard dog that's actually protecting, like who is actually behind all this in a way.
yeah,
And hopefully we get to see. People are still wanting it to be Mephisto. It's like there's still people out there who still believe, like in some shape or form, Mephisto is involved somehow. And I'm like, I give up. Like you guys keep saying Mephisto, I'm getting tired, sick of hearing that name. At this
yes and no. Like I don't think it's him, but it could be since this is Marvel.
They still have to stick to the comics somehow.
Yeah, so like it could be, and it's probably not. Like the kind of the thing I was just enjoying, besides like people trying to figure out like all the Easter eggs, was just like seeing every single Loki.
Oh my god, all the Lokis.
Yeah.
I like how they stick to their character. Like, they just fucking backstab each other when
Yeah.
they try to confront the king and all this. It's like, yeah, about that.
About
Yeah.
that, I'm betraying you. Oh, about that, we're betraying you also. Oh, about that, I'm betraying that guy. Like, it almost...
That was funny.
It was funny, and it was almost a headache, because it was just like, okay, so you done this 4 or 5 times now? How many more times are you going to do it before it just finally breaks out into a fight, which it did?
I was not expecting the gator to take his hand.
That was funny.
That caught me off guard. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh,
I
shit.
mean,
I know it's a gator, but like, you know, I wasn't expecting them to actually do something like
to
that.
be honest, with like some movies in the past with gators, all I can think of is like a Happy Gilmore, where like gators take hands. Like
Yeah.
what was his
Oh,
name?
yeah.
I don't want to say shooter. That was the main enemy.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I haven't seen the movie in so long, man.
Oh my god, it's gonna fucking piss me off.
Hey, so that's why we have IMDb, and you'd be like, hey, bro, go to IMDb real quick and look up.
No, you
Happy
know what?
Gilmore.
I think I came to a conclusion. I think it's just Disney trying to incorporate the Star Wars rule that you always must take a limb of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
You must,
Chubbs.
a limb must always
Chubbs.
Chubbs?
That was his coach. That had the hand missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chubbs.
I was like thinking, there's no way it was that easy, but it was, what, the 90s, 80s? But
96.
96, yeah.
I was like, fuck, bro, I don't know. Yeah, so
yeah,
that whole thing Loki happens, and then
they confront Goliath. Classic Loki did a phenomenal job trying to distract it. And man, he's powerful.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because he's the oldest, so he may know the most when it comes to like his actual powers that even our Loki like doesn't even know how his powers work.
I ain't saying that. We'll get censored for that, but yeah.
Is that White again?
No, it's someone else. Just talking crap about Loki Gator, which you can see in the comments.
So that's really about it about Loki. So next week will be the final episode.
Yep.
And
basically the grand finale to Loki until the next Marvel movie.
Real quick before we go to anime, just a little side note. Forever who I did watch just for the shits and giggles, I did watch the newest show that just came out from Disney Plus, Monsters at Work.
Oh, okay.
This is for the people who like, if you still like Monsters Incorporated and all that universe. The show just came on, and just a little info about it. The main character is not Mike and Sully. It's like a new monster who got accepted already into Monsters Inc. as a scarer. Like what he doesn't know is that they're already in the transition of we don't scare anymore.
Well, they're changing from scares to laughter.
Yeah, like because here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. The show literally takes off like literally right after the first movie.
Really?
Literally. When I say literally, what happened at the end of the movie,
Right there.
It happened yesterday for them.
Huh.
They're literally already in the transition of like we're looking for jokesters now, not scarers. And what I find more interesting is how is all this transitioning affecting everyone's lives and all that, because they have to improvise, they have to change a lot of things.
Kitty.
No, probably not. But that's what's fun. It's in terms of the show so far, it's okay. It's there. If you're still a fan of the whole of that universe.
All right.
But yeah.